Hello, 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 brothers. How we doing? Today's video is a little bit different. As you can see, I'm not walking. I'm at home, but it's day 2 of No Porn November, and we already lost some of our brothers. You know, they've relapsed already, man. It's hard. It's hard seeing how trapped we are in this addiction. Man. I pray we can all break free and get out of this, because there's no way to live. Being addicted is no way to live life. And I wanted to make this video to talk about relapses now. They're extremely painful. And the hardest part is when you've done it, you just feel like, what's the point? Why don't I just do it again and again and again? And keep relapsing again and again, go on a binge cycle. Maybe you'll say, I'll start my streak again on Monday. Monday comes, you relapse again. Like I'll start my streak next week or on the first of the month. You just end up in a cycle again, especially if you're coming down from a high streak. Maybe you've finally made it to a month. You've made it to 6 weeks for the first time, then you relapse. That's painful to go back down to 0. But the thing about that is that that's also the point when you're most able to change your routine, to change your strategies, you get new plans, think about your accountability, and reconnect with others at that moment. So don't take relapsing as an excuse to binge. Don't do that, because one relapse, yes, it's very bad. But at the same time, there's still some benefits that you got from your streak. And if you binge, you just ruin everything. You reset your brain, you reset your body, everything back to 0. You're telling yourself that you're a full hardcore addict again. That's what that does to you. And there's no way to live life. Now, part of that I'm saying is to reflect while you're there. While your counter is back to 0. Why did I end up here again? What exactly did I do that led to this moment? Because a relapse, it's not an instantaneous thing. It's not you just type something in you type those dirty words into the search engine, click the video, and then you relapse. No, it started somewhere else. It started with your thoughts. You started thinking, you started thinking those thoughts again. You started having loads of fantasies, sexual imagery playing over and over again in your head, created urges. You felt like you really need to go back. You need to go back because it's pressuring you. Now it's beating down on you in your head. You've been staring at women in the street. You've been staring at your classmates, your colleagues. You've been thinking about ex-girlfriends. You've been thinking, we can't be thinking about pornographic videos when we're quitting. We can't be doing that. We can't be looking back at it and thinking it was enjoyable. It's not. Take the moment right now and think, how do I feel right now after this relapse? Because if you want to count the experience as enjoyable, you have to count this too. You have to think of the point of relapse too, because that's the full experience. From when you type those words in, to the feelings of guilt, regret, and shame after the relapse. That's the full experience. So do you enjoy that part too? If you don't, then you don't enjoy PMO. You don't. You don't enjoy pornography. You don't enjoy masturbation. It's not benefiting your life. I don't need to give you a lecture on all the negative consequences, because you know them. You've looked online. You know the reasons why you're quitting. But the thing is, in that moment, when you had those strong urges that led you back, you didn't think of your reasons. Think about an alcoholic, right? They're trying to give up alcohol, and they wake up with a strong hangover because they went out drinking the night before, and their headache is just massive, and they're saying to themselves, never again. I'm not drinking ever again. What do they do on Friday night? They drink again. Why? They've forgotten the pain of that headache. They've forgotten the hangover. If they could carry that pain with them just as a memory, maybe if they had a video recording of them in excruciating pain saying, never again, I'm not drinking like this, getting blackout drunk. If they had that memory firmly fixed in their mind, they wouldn't do it again. Someone offers them, oh no, sorry, no, I'm done. I'm done. I don't enjoy drinking, no. Why? Because they remember the pain of the hangover, because that's included with drinking. You don't just, when you drink to that level, something's going to happen. There are going to be consequences. It's the same thing with us. The same thing. There's consequences, and we have to include that. We have to think about that as well. So yeah, think about the pain of the relapse, and also think about your plan. What is it that I'm doing wrong at this moment? Why can't I progress beyond this point? Why do I keep relapsing at the same point again and again? Why can't I pass 2 weeks, a month, 6 weeks? What is the reason? What is causing me to keep coming back here? And what can I do to, increase, to improve? Like, there's some people that will say, okay, for the next 90 days, I'm going to speak to someone every single day, at least one person, about this, about how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, and I'm going to check in with my progress so that I can finally advance. You don't want to do this alone. You do not want to do this alone. No one goes to war alone. No one goes to battle alone. You go with companions. You go with comrades. You go with friends. Don't do this alone. Don't just suffer in your room. You have to reach out to others. And find someone else. Speak to someone who has actually got to the point that you want to get to. Ask them questions. Wow, you're at 500 days, man. How on earth did you do that? How do I get to 500 days? And none of them are going to tell you, nah, sorry, I'm a special kind of person. I was born in this family, or I have this gene. No, they're going to tell you it's possible for you too. And yeah, this is how I did it. You'll find, people in this community, they're very kind. They're very kind. It's so sad to see them struggling. All of us. Very kind people. But people will help you. Just reach out and say, look, I'm sick and tired. I'm done. I want to move forward. How do I get past this place? Because the easiest way is looking at people that have done it and copying them. Take little bits of their strategy and say, I'm going to add this. Look, take 20 strategies. Go on the forum now. Look at 20 strategies. Just and don't think like you're doing work. This is the best investment in your life. Okay, if someone tells you there's a stock that's going to go up to 1 billion like Facebook did, or this is like getting in on Bitcoin at the beginning before it blew up. There is no more important investment in your life, in your future than this. So do the work. Go find those success stories, read them. Take little bits from their strategy and say, okay, I'm going to add this to mine. I'm going to copy this. This sounds great. This fits in with my life. I will do that. Just remember that you can do this. It's so hard after all of the failures. I know. I failed hundreds of times. Hundreds. But remember that you can do this. And tell yourself, look, this is it. This is it. I don't want to feel this way anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to experience all of these negative consequences in my life. I only have one. I only have one life to live. Let me do this now. Day 0, the last day 0. This is rock bottom. I'm not coming here again. Every point from now is going to be passing this. We can all do this, brothers. Peace.